Who is Beyonce marketing to? Who is the target audience for this hair care brand? Why would I take natural hair advice from Jada Waiter? Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebony. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back to mess with your girl for another video. I just got back from my birthday trip, so my voice is still a little bit gone. Don't mind that. We're gonna get into some things today. Was Cécred hair care a flop? Is Cécred hair care a flop? Let's talk about it. People are really mad at me on TikTok right now for making a video saying that I felt like Beyonce didn't really have a connection to hair care, so I thought it was a little bit strange as to why she was putting out a hair care line. To me, it felt like a move that wasn't really connected and it didn't make sense, but to everybody else, you know, the Beehive, they were telling me basically her mom used to own a salon and her daughter has hair and all these other things, and I was thinking, okay, maybe that could kind of make sense. It's always so interesting when it comes to the marketing because you have to market to the people who are going to be buying this product, and in my opinion, it just didn't feel like it made any kind of sense. We're gonna start talking about Cécred, but we're gonna slowly get into influencer things and marketing and all of that. So it's just gonna be a whole overall video about that. Now, starting off with Cécred, I have seen some horrible reviews. People who are like wanting to say bad things, but they're kind of being nice because it's Beyonce and they got a PR package. But the reviews from the product has seemed not so great, very mediocre. Like there's some people who said they had to try it 2 or 3 times to kind of see and use it differently to kind of see, which I can understand when you're getting a new product and you want to try it out. The problem is the products are so expensive that it feels like, obviously everything is not going to work for everybody, but the products are so expensive that it feels like this is something where I should be seeing immediate results. Like this is like I'm spending $40 on a scalp treatment and I need to be able to make sure my scalp is clean when I get done using it. You get what I'm saying? Very basic functioning products. The reviews have seemed to be that there's a shampoo that's in there that I've heard is really good, but that's like the only thing. The deep conditioner, the styling things, all of them, they just don't seem to be having rave reviews. And then a lot of these things also are made for straight hair, which Beyonce obviously wears her hair straight all the time. She doesn't really wear it curly. I haven't really seen any pictures of her curly hair except of course when she made this video to say, hey y'all should use the product because I use it on myself and here's my hair so that y'all can see that I do use it on myself. And then she was getting her hair shampooed and stuff and you could see her curls. But other than that, all of the pictures of her wearing her real hair, it's obviously bone straight, flat ironed. So a lot of people when they were using these products and doing the reviews, they took their wash days and turned it into straight hair because they just felt like that's what the product was supposed to be made for. And so it made me wonder, who is Beyonce marketing to? Who is the target audience for this hair care brand? Based off the functions of the products, based off the price point, based off the videos and things that I've seen, who is she marketing to? Obviously, that's a question that I'm never going to get answered, but it just made me wonder, which made me think about a bunch of other things, like how she had all of these influencers at the launch event. Influencing is so interesting because she had all of these influencers at the launch event, but it's also people who never wear their real hair. So it was interesting to see, like she had Makeup Shayla there, somebody who's like a super big advocate for sew-ins and stuff like that. When I said that in my video, people were saying, oh, well, it's not targeted towards natural hair. And I was like, oh, okay. But like when you're shampooing your hair, isn't that like your real hair, what you would want to care for, even if you are somebody who wears wigs a lot? Isn't that something that you would want to care for in between? Since we don't see the people who were at that event really wearing their real hair, it was just kind of conflicting. The whole thing overall was just so conflicting. It made me really think about influencer marketing, how influencers handle brand deals and brand events, because it makes you wonder, is there really integrity in the beauty industry? Is there really integrity in the influencer industry? I have almost 72,000 followers on TikTok. I have almost 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. As you know, brands have reached out. And some of the things that they reach out and say, like these briefs that they send over, because what'll happen is they'll send you over a campaign brief and they'll tell you like how much they're offering and then like what they want you to do and say in the video and the content that you're going to put out. And some of these things are so interesting. The points that they want you to hit, the things they want you to show during the video are so interesting sometimes. And so I turned down so many brand deals. The problem is, if you're a full-time influencer, these brand deals pay your bills. So there's this really thin line between having integrity and needing to pay your bills that people scratch so often. And we've seen this a lot with Michaela, what's her name? Michaela Figueroa or something like that. How she'll make a video talking about how this product is so mediocre, she doesn't care for it once she spends her own money on it. But then later, the same brand will come and say, hey, let's do a brand deal. We're gonna pay you $10,000 for the video, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, it's the best product she ever used in her life. How was the product just mediocre and that was the best product that you ever used in your life? That's what I mean when I say the integrity is just lax in the influencer community. And I've just seen it so much that interesting to me because the people who follow you are people who you want to have trust in you. I've spoke about this in videos before, how if you're going to be selling something or marketing something or be the face of a brand, your own or somebody else's, you have to have integrity because you have to have people who trust you in order to listen to what you say. Otherwise, you just get exposed. In my video about the Beyonce hair care situation, I spoke about the company My Yellow Organics, which y'all know that I don't use their products anymore because of some issues in the past. But I spoke about how they use the most random influencers to promote their hair care brand. It's so interesting to me because they are targeting natural hair people. They'll have people like Cécred, obviously somebody who wears wigs all the time. She recently did get a pixie cut. But before that, My Yellow Organics, Kaleidoscope, Camille Rose Natural, they all worked with her. And I used to watch those videos and I used to think, why would I take natural hair advice from Jada Waiter? You get what I'm saying? That just doesn't make sense because she that just doesn't make sense to me. That's Dior. She wears her real hair way more than she wears wigs, but it's always straight. She wears her hair straight all the time. It's completely heat damage when she's doing the video, so there's no curls popping out or anything. It's like lifeless. I want to make it very clear, I'm not hating on them. Get y'all bag because they got followers and the money is there. My thing is the companies and then also the people who are listening to this advice. Like, y'all gotta have some discernment. Y'all gotta think of this stuff when y'all be like, oh, I seen Jada promote it, so I used it. Like, if it's clothes, she's a fashion girly. I'm here for it. I could see anybody taking fashion advice from Jada or Dior because they're fashion girlies. Hair care products, let's be serious, okay? And then you have these natural hair influencers who really have following and people who trust them and listen to what they say and buy the products that they suggest. And then these are the same companies that'll reach out and be like, oh, can we pay you $250? Oh, can we pay you $500? You just paid Jada $15K for a post. And people probably barely even bought it because nobody trusts her with natural hair. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times, in this influencer world, it's so interesting to just see how this goes. As somebody who's a consumer and somebody who really started off making videos and suggesting products genuinely off of what she uses and what she likes and what she's seeing worked on her hair type and other people's hair type, because I've styled different kinds of hair with the same products and got the same results. And so when I'm somebody who's using these products and really in the field with it, it's always so interesting to me to watch these companies and watch these people promote these hair care products and have absolutely no knowledge about it. And it's not just hair care, this goes all over the board. And there's some things that make sense, like Ari, she wears a lot of diamonds, she wears a lot of chains, bracelets, earrings, all that stuff. She speaks on how her diamonds are flawless, XYZ, right? Charmbox Co, they did a collaboration with Ari and said, hey, look, people love your diamonds. Obviously they cannot go see Wafi, obviously they cannot go see Eliante. Instead, we're going to have you market a product that looks similar but is much cheaper and much more affordable to your audience. That's a collaboration that makes sense. Some of these companies really just miss the market. Cécred hair care made me think about this because, like I said, all of the promo and stuff like that, it made me think about the Emily Mariko. She is a food influencer and she basically just makes videos, makes cooking content, makes organizing her kitchen content, and she just doesn't have any kind of engagement with her followers. But since people love her videos, she's got like 8 million followers. She put out this tote bag and she was selling it for like $120, and everybody was thinking, girl, be for real. We can go get this for $5 from Trader Joe's or wherever the case may be. Why are you selling it for $120? This is one of those situations where the influencer tried to take the following and turn it into a market, but people were saying, you literally don't even engage with your fans. You didn't start leaving comments in response to people until you were ready to drop a product. You felt like you had to start showing your personality a little bit so people can be able to relate to you so that they can buy your product. That's what it gives when Beyonce put out Cécred. When Beyonce put out Cécred, it gave, I'm putting out another product. I need y'all to buy it, so here, damn. Here go my real hair, because I know y'all gonna have something to say about it here. You know what I'm saying? She at the influencer event, everybody's like, you could tell she don't even like being outside, blah, blah, blah. But she has to do it because it's a part of marketing for the brand that she's trying to sell to make money. If you're gonna buy just because you love Beyonce, of course. But when you're on social media all the time, it's so important to have good judgment, to have discernment, to be able to read through people, to be able to do a little bit of research on who's promoting something, because these brand deals, they get heavy, okay? Some people will reach out and say, can I pay you $250, $500? Other people will say, can I pay you $3,000? And if rent is due, people are going to do what it takes to get that $3,000. And these bigger influencers who have 2, 3, 10 million followers, they are getting paid so much more to say whatever the company wants them to say. So I just want to wrap this video up by saying, use your judgment. Act like like you got some sense when it's time to buy these products, okay? I'm gonna wrap this video up because I'm kind of going on a tangent. I done been in these influencer streets for a while, so I want y'all to make sure y'all follow me because I'm gonna make some more videos talking about influencing, becoming one, brand deals, all of these things, because I've grown my following so organically. And now that I'm getting brand deals as well as owning a business, is so much more that I want to talk to y'all about. So I hope y'all like this video. Make sure I give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments below about Cécred, about influencers, about different brands, whoever you have feelings about, leave it in the comments. And if you have some video ideas or questions that you want me to answer, leave that down below as well, because I would love to make a series out of this and just talk about these things. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.